Alright everyone, I'm at the McFARLANE Toys Press Event. We're going to take a look at some DC Multiverse stuff. Here's the new Kickstarter coming out. That's available to pre-order now if you want. Here's a little scanny bit if you want to do that. Kind of get a bunch of parts and pieces to make the two Batmobiles if you want. And then there's multiple tiers you can get. Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, and then the other Batman. With that, which I highly recommend because that really goes well with the DC Multiverse collection. So there you go. That's that. That's it here on the screen. And we're going to come around here now. We're going to check out, these are the Comic-Con exclusives. Kingdom Come Superman. And then SDCC show. The glow-in-the-dark raid, which if you're in Canada, you can grab that now. No joke. Glow-in-the-dark. Then glow-in-the-dark subgroup. They're really going to be pushing the combat line. Finally, here's the Batman. This is the gold Batman, and you can see him all packaged up here. Just like that. So there you go. You got the exclusives to see. Then we're going to come over here. Alright, so here's the little Cody thing. You can scan that if you want to grab Peacemaker. So here's Peacemaker, all packaged up, ready to go. Definitely looks cool. I like all the helmet selections that you got. Yes, he does have his weapons. He has Eagly. Heck yeah. That looks pretty cool. And a Toy Collector magazine is here. Exclusive reveal. McFARLANE Toys. There you go. Alright, moving on. There's a little behind the scenes for you. All this stuff is just painted on. So here's the Marvel stuff. We'll do this in order. I'll kind of swing you around the room. So you got the Hulk. They got some of the Spider-Mans, the Beasts. This is all largely stuff you've already seen, so nothing too crazy. Here's the Torment Part 1 of 5. You can see all the spiders all over that. Punisher looks good. I've seen this in the store. Now you can kind of see it more close up. I think that looks great. And then you got the crouched down here. Here you go, there, the classic Tails. And then you have a black and white edition Spider-Man. There you go. Because I'm already down here, go top to bottom. So you know about the Deadpool. That's the red platinum. Got this Deadpool. This thing is incredible. I will be picking this up. I think that looks amazing. A huge Silver Surfer fan. So, yeah, that's awesome. Giant statue. Definitely will be grabbing it. Fantastic Four with the Human Torch. There you go. Let's see that. That looks pretty cool. And you got Colossus and Wolverine up here as well. There you go. So that does it for the Marvel statues. There you go. You can see the outside view that we got going on. We're up top, San Diego. All right, for you Elite Editions for Diablo 4. You start up here. You got Lilith. She's starting to ship. So you can grab her. She looks pretty darn cool. If you're a fan of Diablo 4, not gonna lie, these are a little pricey. Just FYI, the Elite Editions. What are you gonna do? Then you've got all of the Fallout figures, which I absolutely love that show. That was so fun. There you go. And then you got this guy, all of which are up for pre-order now. I got the links in Entertainment Earth and yada yada. So you can pre-order those if you like. Then you got P3 Persona Reload. Not too familiar with this brand, if I'm being honest, but there you go. You can grab him. Or, yeah. Yeah, there you go. And you got Doom, the Dark. It's anime. I don't know. Sometimes, you know, you get a little confused. Doom, Dark Ages. There you go. Kind of looks like a Dark Ages spawn a little bit. And then you got this big sucker right here. So there you go. You got Doom and Fallout. And then Persona 3. So take you around here again. Here's everybody coming around. It's Clayface. Get them at Best Buy if you'd like. We've got Batman Animated. Batman Animated will be continuing in some capacity, so stay tuned for that. More details, hopefully at their panel. You got the next wave of Super Friends. You got Evil Superman. There he is. And then you got Captain Cold. All of these look amazing. I absolutely love it. Toy Man with the little Superman. You got the Flash. And you got Cheetah. Even if you're not a fan of, let's say, the Super Friends cartoon, which I can't honestly say I am, but I like the classicness of these. So definitely looking forward to these. And then you can grab these now. These are up for pre-order exclusively on the McFARLANE site. So you get the Superpowers, which by all accounts is the last wave unless something changes. So let's say hopefully it's not the last wave. So like I say, comment below if you want to see more Superpowers. We got Batman, Superpowers. Now we got some platinums to talk about. So there will be a platinum edition of Miramaster. Cool. You got a platinum edition of Deathstroke. Gonna be a lot of platinums, just FYI. So these two blokes, and then you got the real ones. Like, all of which look great, I have to say. This one is more of the Teen Titans cartoon, Slade. And then we got Metron. Yes, there will be a platinum edition Metron, black. And I'm gonna walk over MCU Collect over here. We're gonna do a little split. Here we go. It's part of the magic, right?
Yeah,
there you go.
I was like bumping somebody almost out of the way. Like,
It's part of the Comic-Con charm. We've seen all these. Obviously, we got a Kite Man platinum. Yay. Another platinum. There we go. And then the rest you've kind of seen so far. Here's that Dark Multiverse Duo pack right there. You can grab that. Now, a lot of the stuff we've already seen, but just to kind of show you that Kite Man again, he will be a Target exclusive along with this guy. So, platinum and regular Targets. Let's zip around here. We got Cyborg Superman. We've got the Godzilla stuff with Superman, Supermen's. And then we have the Superman movie line. And then we got more Supermans. We have the Superpowers Superman line. So there you go. There's all of that, which again, we've already seen. We got a nice Superman thing right here. You can see the back side of that. You can see the Platinum Edition of Superboy. That's his new 52 gear. Wonder Woman, Superboy. Should be out relatively soon. Batman, Bizarro, Eradicator. Just got this guy in. Oh yeah, Kenner Colors. Godzilla. So everything we've kind of seen thus far. There's the backside of those figures. And then we've got Page Punchers, Obsidian. That looks pretty good. And then Mr. Bones. Man, look at that. So as of right now, I'm going to say that these should be on the McFarlane Toy Shop, just FYI. So look for more details on that. There you go, it's made in China. That's part of the detail. There you go. So more details on where exactly and when exactly you can grab these, but they're looking like the McFarlane Toy Shop, just FYI. And then we have some Todd's Mods. Comment down below if you guys are picking these up. You have the Batman busts, the masks, Dark Knight Returns, which actually looks really cool. I actually like that. And then you have the Court of Owls. Yeah, in the middle, Batman and Robin. So that looks pretty cool. You got Bizarro and Wonder Woman for the statue line. Wonder Woman's by J. Scott Campbell, and Superman Superman. It's by Gary Frank. Come up here. Some Target exclusives. So, the red Superman, or sorry, red Cyborg Superman. And then you have, let's try and get this big Miracle and the Sandman. Probably see these around August 1st, just FYI. Or it could be this week. It always seems to be the way. But, you can see, he looks great. Mr. Miracle is very colorful. And the Sandman.
There's that Beast Boy that is going to be at UCC.
You got the Frostbitten.
So it's going to be a difficult one.
The Dark Knights of Metal.
It's going to be blind boxes. So you can't tell if you're going to get the Platinum Edition or not. But I think
you can see all that. And the Frostbitten Batman, which, I'm sorry, Frostbitten Rob. I'm looking at stuff while filming stuff while talking to you guys. It's great. Anyways, we have the UCC exclusive for San Diego Comic-Con, where you have Beast Boy and you got Beast Boy. So the Platinum Edition and the regular edition. Wish me luck on that. We'll see. Then we got this. There you go. These are all starting to hit now, or most of them are out now. And then for you Spawn fans out there, this guy's looking pretty cool. So this is that Spawn, the upcoming comic book. Kind of resembles the original look for Spawn. Excited about that. That looks pretty darn cool. You have the, where's this guy? What was it? Maybe pass on this. Just FYI. And then this is pretty cool. This is the red Platinum of that Spawn. See that in there. And then the rest are kind of always the ones we've already seen, Deviant Spawn. And then over here for Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer, correct me if I'm wrong at home, but I think most of this stuff we've already kind of seen. Might be some new stuff here and there peppered in, so you can let me know or just go, hey, there you go. So I'll try and just kind of focus on this for you guys. There you go. Still got some. Just still trying with that. You got the Walking Dead at the bottom. And you can scan all those if you like. Berserker, right? If you want Berserker, you can grab that from Walmart exclusively. This is actually pretty cool. We'll be getting this Blacklight lockup, Batman animated, and that Etrigan looks pretty cool. I like the color schemes of both these guys. That's pretty darn awesome. You come down here, I'll be honest, these don't do a darn thing for me, but these are going up for pre-order tomorrow or whenever you see this video. So just be ready for the links for that. And then, again, these are all for the Walmart Collecticon, Dark Knight Returns, Page Puncher set, and Jokerized Robin with a Batman at the bottom. That's the year one Batman. So come over here, you can see all of that. There is some sports stuff. I'll take you over here real fast for you sports guys. Hey, looking out for you. You gotta look out for the sports. Can't say this interests me all that much, but hey, maybe it'll interest you guys at home. So they're gonna have some more announcements for this at the panel. So stay tuned for that. I'll be covering the McFARLANE panel. And they have this cool green screen thing set up, so you can do all that. And then we'll kind of end on Avatar here. All that. Avatar figures. That's pretty wild. Did a great job with the paint there. Look at that. If you're an Avatar fan, they got a lot of movies coming out. And then here's some UFC stuff real fast. Alex Pereira, Max Holloway. And then you got a poster right here for McFarlane's Sports Picks. They got arcades, they got ping pong, they got foosball, they got, oh, hey, what's this? I almost passed that. Look at this. This is the Batman and the Batman Batmobile. It's because you have to differentiate everything these days. So this will be a McFarlane store exclusive. This should go up for pre-order sometime next month. Could be earlier, could be later, but expect it around that. So that looks pretty darn cool. This I'm definitely interested in. So that's really gonna do it. That's my McFarlane Toys video for you guys. We looked at everything that they got. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for my SDCC coverage.